Hello, I'm Roxanne Garcia, and I'm here to talk about the three exercises, one for the upper body, one for the core, and one for your lower body. And, well, I guess let's get started. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and explain that I've actually visited a chiropractor and I've actually had a personal trainer. So some of the exercises that I'm going to be going over are exercises that they've provided to me for certain either injuries or certain parts of my body or other variations of some of the exercises. So the first one I want to go over was given to me by my chiropractor, and basically it's a back stabilization exercise. So for this one, you want to go ahead and well, this exercise is to the purpose of this exercise is to strengthen the rhomboids minor and the rhomboid major muscles and to stretch the pectoral muscles. These muscles retract the scapula and become weak when we are constantly in a seated position. So basically when you're sitting down and your shoulders are facing outward and rolled over and you're kind of hunched back. So you want to go ahead and try to get those muscles working so that you avoid that back pain up, in your upper back over here. This is basically common when you have a desk job or, if you're a student, constantly doing stuff like this. So let's go ahead and show you this exercise. To begin the exercise, you want to go ahead and find a flat wall. So basically you can get up against your door. Let me go ahead and give you a better angle right here. So you want to go ahead and just put your feet up against the wall. Put your back up against the wall. You want to go ahead and have your palms facing out, okay? And you want to go ahead and rotate your shoulders. You want to have your back up against the wall, your heels against the wall, head and back flat against the wall. You want to externally rotate your shoulders, abduct your arms about 10 to 15 degrees, palm up and against the wall as well. Hold this position for 20 seconds, and then you do it twice after that. So this would be the exercise right here. Basically, you just want to put your palms up against the wall, back up against the wall, straight, and go ahead and hold this position for about 20 seconds. And after you're done with that, you want to go ahead and just release for a little bit and continue on for another 20 seconds. And I'm just going to cut it in half here and go ahead and release. And you should start feeling, a little bit of a burning sensation back here. If you feel that it's not long enough, you can go for maybe 30 seconds. This exercise could be good for, if you have back problems. That's why I went to my chiropractor, and that's why she gave me these exercises, is because I was kind of suffering from some back pain. So we went ahead and did something where I didn't have to carry any kind of weights, or strain myself, and this really helps. And, this can possibly be for, some individuals who are either hurt or have maybe some kind of bone issue, or elderly people, and they can go ahead and do an exercise to where they don't have to do so much straining and picking up weights or pushing and pulling or anything. So that's the back exercise for this segment. All right, the second exercise that I am going to show you or explain to you would be bird dogs. Keep in mind, you want to go ahead and stay hydrated through the process of exercising. So the second exercise is called bird dogs, and you want to go ahead and get on all fours. So from here, well, let's talk a little bit about the bird dog. Sorry about that. The bird dog exercise, also known as a core and lower back exercise, will help strengthen not only your balance but your lower back muscles, which includes the quadratus lumborum and the lumbar paraspinal muscles. For this exercise, as I mentioned, you will get on your hands and on your knees. If you have knee problems, this is probably not a good exercise for you, as you can injure yourself. You know, can get hurt. So you want to go ahead and get on all fours, and you want to be sure that your hands are parallel to your shoulders and your knees are parallel to your hips. Sorry about that. So what you want to do is you want to extend your right arm while lifting your left leg at the same time and extending that as well. So basically, this is what it would look like. And with that, you're engaging your core, you're contracting, so therefore it's burning all the muscles here, and even some, as you do this exercise, you'll have some, you're contracting some of the muscles in your glute as well, and your lower back, even in your arms. So you alternate each arm with each leg. Left arm up, right leg up, right arm up, left arm, and so on and so forth. You can do this for about maybe 10 sets each. You can stop, take a break, and then continue on with 2 more. And you can complete 3 sets of 10. And that is your core exercise, and that also adds, like I said, some lower back and glute exercises for you. And for the third and final exercise, for my lower body exercise of choice, will be wall sits. And of course, as you noticed before, the other 2, as well as this one, are all equipment free. So basically, it's just a bunch of body workout. For this exercise, you just need a good old wall here. So you're going to go ahead and put your back up against the wall. Feet must be firmly planted on the ground, shoulder width apart. So here we go. Basically like this. The lower you go, the harder it's going to be. So basically, you just want to go as low as you can. If you want to be a little higher, you can be a little higher. So long as your back is up against the wall, your feet are not going past, your knees are not going past your feet. Okay, and you want to go ahead and have this, just basically stay in this position for about 20 or 30 seconds, or as long as you can. And just as I mentioned before, the lower you go, the more resistance it's going to put on your quads. So if you scoot down a little, basically like if you're sitting on a chair, you still want to make sure that your knees are not overlapping your feet, and you want to go ahead and just put your back up straight against the wall, put your palms to the wall forward. However, you can even put them like this, or you can put your hands on your legs and just stay seating. 20-30 seconds of this is going to engage your quads, and you're going to start feeling that burn right here. So after 20 seconds, you can go ahead and get up and just move around a little. You need to just kind of stretch, and you can repeat that for another 2 times. And those are the exercises that I chose for this discussion, and I hope that they were very well presented and they were informative for everybody. Thank you. One thing I did forget to mention is not only will this exercise engage your quads, it will also engage your hamstrings, your adductors, and your calves. Basically, this exercise puts a lot of stress on your knees, so make sure proper form is, make sure you do proper form, make sure make sure you use proper form when performing this exercise. And again, as mentioned with bird dogs, if you have problems with your knees, you want to make sure that you either try this exercise out, and if it's not for you, then it's probably best that it's not performed. Again, thank you.